Hello everybody, welcome to another live here, and today I'm talking about the new templates I have created for 2018. First of all, I like to show you the previews of them, which I found here, just a second. And if you have any questions, please leave them here, and we try to get in touch with you and try to answer you everything you like to know. And don't be shy. I know it's always something a little bit odd, or you are afraid to ask. No question is weird. Every question for every person is a good one, because you interact with us, and that's what we want. We would like to teach you new things. We like to learn and educate you new stuff, and we like to have that you learn how to use my products, because you paid for it, and you shall use them in a way that you think you spent your money in for a good thing, and you enjoy to work with it. Okay, these are the new weekly templates. They are still artsy, and you can create each month a little book with it. So you have 9 templates if you buy the bundle. Or you can also buy the weekly templates. It depends on how many weeks we have in a month. So sometimes I have 4 weeks, then there are 4 templates, or we have 5 weeks, and then we have those 5 weekly templates. In the bundle, you get then some extras in a title, and some more artsy frames templates. So the bundle is a really deal for you, and because you get there really some extra stuff. Okay, here we go. Here are the new ones. This is the week 2. Maybe we should start on the week 1, if I can see it. I can't see it. Let's over here. This is week 1. And then we have the week 2 here. We have, don't save. We have the week 3. And the week 4 over here, with a stain here and some doodling around. And then we have the 5, and then we're going to the extras. This is the extra one with some artsy mask and a frame on top and a round shape. And here we have a nice quote. Then the next extra, we take the 2, also a nice quote, and we have some mask and picture frame. Over here, the last extra one is a very blended template, so you can really enjoy this artsy feeling with blending when you add on those your photos. This is the weekly template pack for January. The next pack, I have them since a few years, those storybook templates. They are very reduced. They are easy to use. They go fast when you have them, and you can have each month a 12-page book. So you can have a whole book over the year with every month you get 12 pages and everything coordinates with each other. And these are the storybook templates. We open later some pages and we'll create a layout with them. This is new. These are the storyboard templates. Totally easy to use, only clipping mask, simple, very clean, but you will not imagine you also can have with some artsy bits and some little tags, a artsy layout. And this is what we go also in this little live here. And we have the 12 by 12 version and we have the storyboard template. So you can always change the pages in the storyboard or take some pages in with those storyboards in your regular storybook templates. And this was the title frame from the weeklies. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start and start with the weekly templates. Over here, we take the week 1 and like always, I add a glow or a magic light or a color burn layer on top of the whole template. This will give your layout or your photos later an extra sparkling or an extra glam lightning effect. You can turn it on. Mostly when I use my templates and create something, I'm gonna go to the glow layer and close it, that I not can move it around. What's also new in this new templates this year, that I have always a texture layer over it, and that gives all your layouts later a kind of retro effect. And if you go in and zoom on 100%, you can see this lovely sweet, it's really a nice texture over here. You can see when I turn it off, it's kind of clean. When you turn it on, you have that overlaid. You can also change the opacity by going here, over here, and turn it on 100%, which I think it's too much, but it depends on your liking. And everyone is on 20%, so this is the basic setting in the templates you get when you download them. Okay. Also here I'm going to close the texture, that I not can move it around when I'm working on it. So here we go. I'm using some of my this one, what I not want to do. So in Photoshop you can auto select by clicking on the layer. If you turn that on, you can click, and every time you click around, the layer is selected automatically. So only those ones you have closed are not able to select. Okay. So I try not to add here on the bottom frame a picture. I'm gonna select one. I have such a huge stash of free photos. If you like to have some free photos, Pixabay is a good source. Also, Unsplash is a great source. I use a little app called Zoomy, which it's available here. And those images are also free to use. I will later give you a link that you can find the app. I'm gonna close it. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll select some images. I want to select some by color, and I have an app. It's called Deep. It's for Mac only. It's available in the App Store, and it searches pictures by color. I love that app, really. It's and then we go here. So I'm now in my folder, and I like to have some photos with a blue wipe in it. So I'm going to type that one, and now it searches images which are blue. And I like that one. Double click on it. It shall open in Photoshop. Okay. Then we do it this way. Copy, paste, and we make that image a little bit smaller and clip that in that frame. That's it. So this photo very good coordinates now with the washi tape, and we have the blue also in the glow in. And now we're gonna select another one. Maybe we can find a horizontal image. Maybe that one. Just let me change that in my preferences. Application plus. Okay. Maybe next time. Okay, I like that one. That's very natural image. And clip it on the blending mask. And now we can play, we can multiply. So that one goes very dark. Then we go on screen and look at it. That looks beautiful. If we now turn the glow off, you can see that the glow does really something good to the image. And let's have some nice solid paper in the background from the Hello 2018 collection. Let's pick it. What color do we pick? We have some natural. I think I'm trying to have this blue. It's very dark. Maybe I don't like it. So I think that's the better one. Yes, I like that. Okay. We have here text for your journaling. So you can edit that and write in some of the text you like to tell something about the images you have here. Also, you can, if you not want to have a text on this, you can delete the text and add a new image to that mask, which is already there. We can. Okay, and take that one. I think that's perfect for that one. Move it down. We're gonna clip it, and we're gonna size it. And the bar over here now is black. When you zoom in, just like so. If you have already some of the styles, you can play with your styles with that bar. So you can add maybe a little bit of glitter or one of the 3D, but there is the bar too small, or only change the colors like that one. So very playful. And another one here, we have what kind of image we like to add. Maybe that one. A little bit of sparkle. And we're going size it down. And we clip on it. And then we are ready with the images already. So the text, our first week, and then you always can change the font. You can change the font you like. You can use a word art, everything you want. Don't think you need to stay on the given fonts or everything I have here. It's your storybook and you need to like it, and feel free to change something, feel free to experiment with everything. You have so many things you can change on a layout or on a template, starting from the fonts, starting on the direction. You can move, if you move your parts, you can turn it around. You can rotate it in totally other direction. So nothing needs to be how it is. So if you open that one for week 2, and you can now select everything and press T. So turn it around, take again the text, and place it on a total different place. We have it already. We can edit that here, and maybe we can place that here. So this one layout, and you can use it in a few different ways. If you have that Polaroid, maybe you can turn it back. So you have that here, or you can place that here. You can see feel free to change a lot. What I also did is I clipped everything together, what needs to be together. I have here in the Polaroid, if you see that, I have the shadow here, then there's the mask, then there is the Polaroid, and then the next one is the staple over here. So if if you move something around, it will stay together. And if you now put in between your photo, we're going back to the deep app, and we take maybe that one. Okay. So we're going to place that here. We're going to move that. Hit OK. So, and if you now going back and click on the Polaroid, so you see here the this clip icon, and if you now like that the image you have just clipped on the mask is also added in that whole group, just go on all the layers, click on the first one, hold Shift, click on the last one, and also click on the bottom of your layer setting, the icon with this little clip. And now you can see you can move it around and nothing happens, nothing will get lost while you move around your parts of the whole layout. Here again we have the glow to not move it. I'm gonna close that layer, and if I click now on that blue mask, you can see also everything moves around. The layer with the mask, the shadow, and the frame. And if you move one layer out of the group on a higher level, like that one, it still is together, so nothing will happen. I see. So, okay. If you now want to have the washi tape on a different place, you need to unclick. Just see that. As the washi go on top. You need to unclick it, so you have that one. That was the frame with the mask and the shadow. And if the washi tape is now separated here, so you can move it around. If it is clipped, oh holy, then you also need to choose all the 3 layers of the frame, the mask and the shadow, and then click your command on the keyboard, and also go to the clip. So it's also attached now to this group. If you want to have the washi unclipped, go to the layer, unclip it, and you can move it around again. You can turn it around. That's it. So this is, we're going back to that one. What I also added now to this year's art journey are some tags. And they are, I think I really love them. And maybe you can see the potential by them now when I try to show you in that layout. Okay, we have here, in English we have them. I created them in German and also in French. So you get all the 3 language packages in the all-in-one bundle. If you only want to buy the German tags, they are also in a separate pack available in the store. But now we click through the files and it's the English version. And we have Friday tags. We have January. And for that layout, we pick now that one. And we're gonna remove that one, and we add here a little tag. And we learned yesterday how to use the soft styles. They are available in the Painter's Toolbox, and they are here. I loaded them already, and you can see by clicking on them what they do to the tag. That one has a kind of texture on it. That one it lifts a little bit. It's like a sticker. That one has a higher lightning on top. And of course we have the dots again and the stripes here. So this is what we can add here. Oh, I think I like that one with the texture the most. Our first week, maybe we need an in. And what I very like is playing with fonts from the same family, but changing them here. Now we have an italic version of the font, and this is what makes your layouts look professional. If you do that, it's modern. If you go and change in one sentence the font in the family, and maybe we do the first, we can do that a little bit smaller. And I want to have that in, I don't know, playing around. Maybe I don't like the italic version of that, because yes, that's much better. So we have that one. What you can add here on a tag is from the Artsy Bits number 2. There are some staples in over here, and we can fix that tag on the layout. Then it has kind of realistic look. That's it. I think we're done with that layout, and you can see it's very artsy and very versatile. You can play around. Maybe if you can see here the watercolor mask just beneath the photo with the shoes. We can duplicate that one, move it down, and maybe also do that image a little bit bigger, and then clip that on it. You can see, so it was, and this is it now. Nice. You can also clip on the glow an image. Try around. Don't be afraid to try out and have fun. Look at it, how that looks. Isn't it nice? It gives your page now a total different look. We can move that a little bit out of the pieces of the tree. We can change the blending mode again here. And I think also we need here a screen color dodge that's much lighter, but you have a kind of blending effect in the background. Only with the mask of the glow. You use the glow as a mask, and on top of it you play with the settings of your image. Maybe we let that this way. I like that. I like this crunchy look here. And yes, I like that. Maybe we can add a nice magic light. Let's see, where are they? Over here. We have here something round. Here is the magic color burn. Let's see what happens. Color dodge. Now it looks like you have a magic tree. Beautiful. We can move the text again. We let it. We can maybe edit here with the tag. So the tree and the magic light stays itself. Yes. This is one of the weekly artsy templates of January. And I'm gonna hope you like it. Let's save that for later. Add it to the CT folder. It's already there. So I'm gonna save that. Okay. Then we check out now the Storybook Templates. They are letter size. Storybook over here. And if you open the folder, they look white. What you need to do is only open them in your Photoshop or Photoshop Elements. Go to the layers, click on the first layer on top, click, hold your mouse and slide down, and everything is turned on. It's only saved this way because I can save there a lot of web space on the server, and also your download time. So that's something you need to know. Okay, this is the title of the storybook. We open them all. Just a second. Yes, okay. Click on top, hold the mouse, slide down, everything will show up. Here's the same, click on top, slide down, everything shows up. So don't worry if you get white templates, nothing happened, and you can start. We take that one. Also here I have the texture layer. It's already closed. When you turn it off, turn it up, you have this retro kind of texture. Okay, here we go. It's much more graphic style than artsy. But if you like to have it artsy, you can always add some artsy bits, and immediately your page will look in a artsy way. But it stays cleaner through the shapes that the whole series of templates has. I have here the same kind of text frame like you have in the weekly templates, so everything also coordinates. Now we go and add here in the Polaroid an image again. We have what we gonna take. Oh, I like that retro car. It's a little bit messy and rusty, but I like that. So I can focus that. Go here. Okay, and clip on it. And now we have the Polaroid frame on top of it. Also here, the frame is clipped. If you now move it around, the photo isn't attached to the whole Polaroid. Again here, click on the Polaroid, also choose the mask, and then click on the bottom of your layer setting to the clip. Now everything is fixed together and nothing will happen. Also the fasten is not attached. You can move it down on top of the Polaroid layer. Choose the 3 already clipped layers. Go to Command and clip that. Now you have that group and nothing will happen. And now we have the Polaroid mask. We use again the soft styles over here. And now we have a little bit of depth in the frame. Also we can choose the next layer, or we can change the color itself over here, over here. And if you now think you want to have 2 different styles on one layer, that gets a little bit tricky. You're gonna duplicate by hit Command J, so the layer itself copies, so you have a copy, and then you have on the bottom the color overlay, and then you go on the layer above to the soft styles, so you have both styles. And again, choose all, and everything is fixed together and nothing will happen. We go here to the blue layer mask and add again a image. Maybe that one, I like that one. This one. I like that one. Okay. And if you now like... Hi girls, here I am back. I don't know what it happened again with Facebook, that it kicks me out. So we have now part 2 of that template live, and we're going back to the Storybook templates. I talked about how to make them a little bit artsy by adding some artsy bits and pieces. Just overlay them. Also, I have some Loopy-La-Loosas. In this set, we have here. Here are the Loopy-La-Loosas, and only by adding them you get a nice artsy look. If you don't like the grayish background, just go on the background and change it to white. It's up to you. You can add paper from the solids. Over here we have solids. We have them here. Maybe we take the yellow one and if you don't need to zoom it up, just place that in the middle and Command J, you're gonna duplicate it and place it to the other side, so you don't have to enlarge the paper too much and maybe it gets a little bit of pixely. So to not move it around, I'm going to fix it again, to close that layer so nothing can happen when I click on the wrong piece, and I'm gonna move it around. Next one is we take. I just saw that someone asked if someone knows a program that searches by color for a Windows application. As far a few years ago I searched but couldn't find anything that was kind of that deep one. But maybe it changed the last years and you can find something. If you have something, please post it in the group. Sure, other visitors of the group like to know that as well. I will give it a search later. Maybe I also can find something like that for Windows. I don't know what kind of Windows system exists, so I'm a total Mac addict. Okay, let's add some few more images here from the deep. What we gonna, oh, I like that with the yellow one because it coordinates now perfectly with the background. We clip, and what we going now do, and then we take that one here. Let's move it down to the mask 4 and also clip that here. And what am I gonna do now is I go to the mask, I go to the brush tools from yesterday. I pick one with a soft texture. This is watercolor mask, texture fine dot paint. I like that one. And now we have the mask here. That's that one. And now we're going and paint a little bit more, only slightly, do not much, only a bit. So you have the corners of this pumpkin to see. And you can see it's getting artsy, only with a little bit of a brushing around. Next one, we have that one on the bottom here. Here's on the side. It needs not much, and it also needs not to be perfect. But if you see that now, it's the shadow of the pumpkin is to see with a little bit of the bottom. And here we have the stem. And that's it. It's slowly getting artsy. Well, those pictures don't coordinate very perfectly with the theme, or with one theme, so it's only now for demonstrating you that. Then we have, let's pick, maybe we're gonna pick that girl. Okay, here we go. And it's square, so we take that one here. We're gonna clip it, size it down, move it around, and add it here. And the mask itself does already have a kind of blending effect, light lead effect. So when we zoom in, you can see that we have here a slight look through of the paper in the image. It's very slight. If you like to have it more, go to the mask, turn on the how is it called? Mask it. The mask itself needs to be a mask, and it's that sign. And then you go on your brushes again, and you need to be sure that you have chosen the new added mask. It's framed slightly in your layer palette. Click on it, and then just move over softly with one of the brushes. You can use the mesh from the brush tools, and look, you get a soft texture over it. This is a way to create a kind of artsy look on a not artsy page. And if you now create a new layer, it needs to be on top of the mask. If it's still clipped, unclip it. When you go back, it was here, it was clipped. You can see that in the little arrow. Click on it, hold it, move it up. Then it's out of that clipped portion. And now you can paint over it. You have now a new layer, you can paint over it. Add here something, a little bit here. Watercolor mesh small to 2 colors, or we take the watercolor mesh used with 2 colors, so that's the bigger pattern. We choose a color out of the shirt from that girl. That one we learned yesterday. If we hit the keyboard, only the X, the background color gets foreground. Click on it, and we pick a pink out of the bottom of that girl. And now we paint over it. Look at it. We add some texture, some watercolor. So this is it. And you see, it's starting to get more and more artsy. Yes, these are the Storybook templates. All text can be overwritten here. You can turn it off, you can turn it on, but you can also add here the new text I created. Going back to the folder, we need to go here, the English version, And we have today, Thursday, double click. We choose that one, place that over that one. Add a little bit of a soft style. I like that one, that makes it a little bit kind of round. And yes, if we have here a mask, you don't need to have all mask used. You can delete it. The next one you can also delete, and you can add here also one of the tags, maybe that one. Or I have a folder with blank tags called Tag It over here. We gonna pick here some, that one. So we use that text layer here. Maybe we can move it around. That was now my sister. And place that here. So we have a little bit of a dynamic in this page, because we have here something which is in a different angle, and now we have something here also in a different angle. Going on the other side, turn it around. Maybe we can over here. So that's it. You can add here your date, or you can only write here January, week 1. I see here is which I need to change in the next. So here we go. This is the Storybook Templates. And now we're going to see the Storyboard Templates. Yesterday I already showed some of them. Let me close that one. Don't save. Don't save. We didn't show that one. Don't save, and that's the title. Okay, here we go with the storyboards. Open them, and we going to the folder. We picked the 12 by 12 now. Here we go. Okay. They don't have any background, nothing. They are only the mask layered 1, 2. Here we have 10 masks, and they are ready to go. You can, if you like to have it a white background, create a new layer, move it down to the background, and press the control on your keyboard and the delete key. So it takes the background color and if you choose Alt and delete key, it takes the foreground color. And if you like to have the background black or white, press D on your keyboard. So you're gonna have the black and white color here again. And we learned just press command and delete, and it's getting white. and I like to have it white. We close this layer that we not can move it around, and now we can start to work on it. Maybe we like to have another color search now. Clear, we're going to have that one. So we have some greens here, or we have some turquoise. I'm a total turquoise lover. Since I moved in my new flat, everything is turquoise and mint colored, so love that. That's a beautiful one, and open that. And we place that mask 10, clip it. That was wrong. Now clip it, so we have it here. Maybe move it around. This one, yes, that's nice. Okay, then we're going back to the deep and find a nice coordinating picture. And actually best is before you choose the image you like to add to your page, click on the mask. So the mask is chosen already, and then you go and pick your image and drag and drop it, or place it how you ever want it, and then you can be sure that your image is already placed just above the mask you would like to clip it. So that's also easy to use, and for a faster working. And on the little one, we're going to change the color with a, I think we're going to use a nice pattern style. I like that one. And then we pick up that's a nice one. It didn't choose the mask. Look at it. A little bit smaller. So here we go. And here we're going to change the color. We make everything a little bit more coordinating with the color. We don't want that plum purple lilac in here. It shall only look in bluish and greenish and turquoise mint colors, kind of that. And if you like to change that color, you just have picked, you have a layer, color, a style, go to your layers, color overlay, double click on it, go to the color, and now the color picker opens. Now you can pick out from an image you already have on your page the color. So you totally get the coordinating color on your page. We change that blue now. Double click on it. Click on the already seen color. Color picker opens. We take that green from the image in the middle. You see, we start to have a real coordinating color page, and it slowly gets in shape. Maybe we change that one. or we're going to use one of the grungy styles. I like that watercolor, and it's always good to have everything in a triangle. So if you have it there and you go up there, you choose that one. So, and this one. So you have a kind of triangle, and this is what the eye loves, to have a fixed way to let an eye, when you look at something, your eye needs to have fixing points. And that's what happens when you have a triangle, because you move from the bottom of the right side to the middle of the left side, and then you go on the top of the right side. And from the right side, you can always go down. So you have that triangle, and it holds your whole layout together. Those are little tricks to makes your pages perfect. Okay, we use that one. And then we need to have some nice text on it. Let's have a look what we have here in that one. And we place that on top of it. Let's see where we can add them. I think I liked it. That one. And always great, our soft styles. You see, they are really endless to use. They look like nothing, but they are so versatile and so often to use. Swimming time. Okay. I like that font, and so that one. The font is called Special Elite, and as far I can remember, it's on the dafont.com site, available for free. Swimming time. And we're going to have here a little tag, but we take that from the, maybe it happened on a Monday. Yes. Look at it. And we're going to use again the styles here. That one. Fantastic. So now we're going to have some artsy bits. Let's place them, and you can see they work with all images. And now we have here a color which is not in the whole layout at this moment, which isn't too bad because it pops out, and that's what makes your whole image and your whole layout interesting. Then we pick what we do. I'm stumbling, or maybe some splatter or some drips that would fit perfectly to the water. Maybe over here. And you see, it's we're slowly going into the artsy kind of style again. It looks totally clean when you open it, and only with a few bits it changes a lot. We have the magic lights here. Maybe place it color burn. It recolors the image, which I not like. I don't know if I am going to use one of them. I'm talking already over 1 hour. I hope it not gets boring for you all, because I don't see any comments at the moment. Maybe you like to say something and I can read it later, because I need some positive vibes that I can give you some learning skills. Oh, that's nice. Look at it. It's hard light now, and now we have some magic hands here, and you see, that looks nice. So playing with the layers always is something. It's time consuming bit, but the effect is always tremendously different. What we gonna do now? We go and pick something out of a different collection from last year. I hope I can find it. Maybe not. I would like to have now. I'm going to add a word out here. I like that one. Free your mind. Okay. Oops. Free your mind. And we see what we can do with one of the layers. Nope. Also not. Yes, I like that one. Okay. You can see it's totally easy, with really not much elements, building up a nice, clean but artsy looking layout for your book of memories. I hope you enjoyed this little live, which took obvious too long. And please give me some comments if you like it, what you like to have to see more, or what you like to see in the future. It helps me to create and start new lives for you. I really like to get more confident to create them and to talk, because it's not easy for me to talk in a different language and then play in Photoshop in a different language, which is not my my mother language. I try my best to explain everything in a good way for you, but I need to learn. So, and I hope you enjoyed. We're gonna see you next time. Have a happy day and see you there. Bye. And